Fam over.
Man, fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Tuesday. Hope everybody feeling good, good energy around, good vibes, good love. We got some good content to check out. Salute to everybody in the building already. DJ was good. Annie was good. Jeanette. Shoes. What's popping with y'all, man? We're gonna wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get started. I don't know if y'all seen that new documentary yet. I think it's on Amazon Prime. It costs like $5 to watch or something, but I got it. I was trying to see if y'all want to watch it after this. Do a stream after this and watch it. Let me start a poll. Hold on. It's called Climate Trails. And they breaking down the whole thing with the the sea trails in the sky and everything, man. It's crazy, man, how they doing this. Bang Boogie, what up, fam? Michael, what up? We gotta wait for a few people to fall in, man. Then we get it rolling. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Yes. Good content. Oh my God, man. The 3D printing. I thought this whole 3D printing of food and all that type of stuff just started like not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like recently. But I guess they've been like 3D printing food and meats and stuff for a long time, man. They just haven't been telling us, y'all. They've been lying to us, man. I seen some videos. I'm like, what? Down there broke my heart. ATX, what up with you? Jeanette, you got your hoodie? I'm glad you got it. Appreciate you too for the support. Thank you so much. Big Ant, what up, fam? Man, that's crazy, man. I ain't know this 3D printing been going on for a minute. And they said something about how when Obama was in when he was in office, he signed some type of order to where like people can get away with putting certain stuff and doing certain stuff with the foods without us knowing. So yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. Angela the Dow, the boss lady. What's good, boss lady? We got some people in here, y'all. Let's go ahead and get it started. I know people will start falling in once we go. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Action Jackson, what up, fam?
11 U.S. warships, including our largest carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, are now in the Caribbean. Venezuela is surrounded. The strike group is waiting on orders from the commander-in-chief as the president's holding high-level meetings at the White House, calculating our next move against the narco state. The choice is Maduro's. Trump's giving him an ultimatum. Abdicate power or else. This time, it wasn't a perfect phone call. The Venezuelan strongman reportedly asked for global amnesty. And Trump said, how about no? Then he said, what if I hold free and fair elections? Trump said, no, you already did that and you lost. Then he asked, if I step down, can I still control the military? 47 said, pack your bags. Even with a $50 million bounty on his head, Maduro's maintained an iron grip on power by bribing his cronies with kickbacks from the coke, oil, and gold rackets. But this time, the narcos aren't calling shots anymore. Uncle Sam is, a.k.a. Trump. And the president's tightening the noose. In the last 24 hours, Trump declared the airspace above Venezuela entirely closed. Closing airspace can only mean one thing. This is escalating, and it's escalating quickly. The commander-in-chief isn't going to ratchet up the pressure, then walk away without a win. There's no way Maduro can face down the full force of a U.S. carrier strike group. The president is keeping his options open.
What's the position?
This shit getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy.
On whether U.S. troops on the ground is a possibility there? Is that, I know you've answered that before, but what's the current operative?
In Venezuela? I think my previous answer stands. There's many options at the president's disposal that are on the table.
Maduro's a sitting duck, and the word on the street is he'll be out of power before Christmas. No one's bailing the socialist out. He's getting no love from his sponsors in Beijing and Moscow. Putin and Xi Jinping are at the table with Trump doing much bigger trade and diplomatic deals. They're not going to throw Maduro a lifeline and jeopardize the deals over a small fry in our backyard.
That shit crazy, man. I know we got the power and everything, but damn, man, it's down there about to be a war with the cartels. It's probably already a secret war going on. I've been watching that Landman series too. I see how the cartel be having their hands in that oil business too down there in Texas and all that. They got their hands in everything, man. That's crazy. Solo. Platinum's Prime, what up?
Now, several days of Trump not engaging with the public, there have been just a few images released of him looking worse than ever. And in fact, today's image is so far away that you can't even really see much. You can't see his hands. You can't see if there's bruising. You can't see his swollen ankles. He's all covered up. And obviously, I don't think this is a coincidence. It seems clear that he is not well. And of course, the people on the right who were hammering on about Biden's health, actually justifiably so. And this is the point that a lot of people don't realize. Just because we're Democrats, we do not give a blanket pass to everything. I personally believe that Biden should have stepped down much sooner than he did. And of course, I do not think Trump is in any way competent to lead this country, especially if he is facing significant health concerns.
Everybody talking about Trizzy got these health concerns and all this type of shit, man. Trizzy just getting older, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on which Trizzy you looking at. You know he got a couple doubles and everything. Cause a couple times he be having some motherfuckers fill in for him. I'll be like, man, that ain't Trizzy. You know what I'm saying? A couple of his stunt doubles or whatever, they be looking a little bit more healthier, you know what I'm saying? But Trizzy just getting older, man. And you know he eat McDonald's and Big Macs and all that type of shit. So all that shit just accumulating and everything, getting older and everything. Like, I've been seeing a whole bunch of videos. They trying to make it seem like my boy Trizzy about to kick the bucket or something. They like, yeah, it's just he's still moving around. He's still talking shit. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, this is crazy. They saying the Northeast is about to get hit with some of the coldest weather on the planet right before Christmas, y'all. When I say planet, I meant planet. And when I say cold, I'm not talking about a little cold where you just put on a coat and you good. They talking about this shit finna be extreme. They said this the type of cold that shut down cities and have the pipes frozen to where they might burst. Look at the map, y'all. You finna have all these places right here turn into a fucking freezer, fool.
It's already cold up there in the Midwest. My family back home in Michigan, they like, it's freezing up in that motherfucker. It's cold out here in Vegas, so I know it's cold out there.
Call it frigid air. Every time we think weather can't get weirder, it gets weirder. One week it's warm, you don't gotta wear a motherfucking coat, just a sweater. Next week it feel like Antarctica. I don't know about the city you from, but DMV, that's how it be. I feel like they be skipping a few years, and then next thing you know is, oh my God, it's once in a lifetime cold. Oh, this is a generational Arctic blast or some shit. So if you stay up to date with me, you know this is coming if you're on the Northeast. Don't act like you surprised. And if you ain't tapped in, you better be tapped in because I post every day. It's always something every day, so be on the lookout. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I'm blowing it.
How is it possible for an Amtrak train filled with 253 passengers to just vanish? So get this shit. Allegedly, an Amtrak train leaves St. Louis going to Chicago and the shit winds up missing. Oh, you don't believe me, right? Look at this shit. Listen to what this man say.
No other train has passed that train. I do not know if we're going to make it or when we're going to make it. So know when you get on, this is your choice.
You hear that shit?
The train that left from here at 8 o'clock this morning. The train that left St. Louis at 8 a.m.
Listen.
Make it to Chicago, they said. That's a little.
This was crazy right here. For a minute, they were saying how they didn't know what happened to this train and it vanished, and people was coming up with all type of shit online talking about it went into another dimension, it got teleported, all type of videos and everything. But then it came out that it derailed and people had to like take public transportation or Ubers and everything to their final destination and everything. But that was kind of weird how for a minute it was all that news out there saying like it just vanished and everything. Like how? And then if a train like derail or something, like wouldn't it like be like a kind of a bad, wouldn't it flip over or some shit happen, like an accident? Like sounds to me like it might have just stopped or something. I don't know if it derailed or not, but
And they don't even know, like they lost communication with the train. That's some scary.
That man basically said, you guys can enter this train if you want to. It's not on us. Whatever is going on with these trains don't got shit to do with us. Y'all can get on this train if you want. But we're not saying that you're going to get to your destination safe. So basically a train with 253 people was missing. They lost it. No communication, no nothing. Mind you, they're saying that that train could have quote unquote derailed and they didn't even know. Hear this. The train left St. Louis on its way to Chicago and they have no contact with anybody. Nobody at all that was on that train. That shit don't sound right.
you're right.
As soon as I hear more about this shit, I'm going to let you know what happened. I'm out.
Meanwhile, an Amtrak train full of about 250 holiday travelers that left St. Louis for Chicago around 8 this morning never made it all the way, at least by rail. Amtrak says the
And then this how they do it. They can put something on the news and fuck everybody up. Ain't no telling what happened with that train. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's some witnesses.
train's wheels went off the tracks just outside Chicago. Passengers were moved to charter buses and taken the rest of the way, others opting to take rideshare. No injuries were reported, and the cause is still under investigation. They say remaining trains tonight and tomorrow are operating as normal.
Hey, y'all. I was supposed to take a train today. I was supposed to be home until today, this morning. I ended up taking a flight early because my mom wanted me to be home this weekend, this past weekend instead of today. So I'm glad I didn't take a train, but that Chicago train is probably coming from New Orleans.
Oh, I thought she was on the plane. I mean, on the train. She talking about some whole other shit, talking about she was supposed to take a train and everything. I'm thinking she was on the train. So it ain't even know where the witnesses at. Somebody needs to speak up about this situation. This ain't making no sense. You feel me?
And it stops in St. Louis. That's the train we usually take to go to Chicago if we take the Amtrak train. Most of the time I do if I don't drive my car. But y'all put out that train went missing. It didn't go missing. I'm sorry, I'm a little stuffy. You know, it's cold outside. I'm starting to get sick. But it didn't go missing. Okay? The people are safe. They got on buses and some of them took ride shares to their destination. Y'all stop lying out here.
I was looking for witnesses who spoke about it. Why ain't nobody online, like some of the people who had to get off that train and take a ride share or buses or whatever? Why ain't nobody came out and said nothing? Like somebody make a video like, yeah, we straight and everything. It ain't no videos. I thought she was on the train. And then she probably just seen the news and shit and just making some motherfucking video and everything. This shit crazy. I don't know. Then again, it might not be nothing, man. It might just whatever.
Talk about that train with missing. That train didn't go goddamn missing. Check it out.
Family of the man found dead at a Waukesha County golf course is pushing police for answers. A warning, the details in this story may be difficult to hear. First responders found Tori Medley hanging from a tree at the Brookfield Hills golf course near I-94 and Moreland Road back on November 13th. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, his family is now demanding transparency.
The family of 39-year-old Tori Medley not letting his death go unnoticed, speaking with 12 News just days ago.
I just wanted people to know that he had a name. Yeah. He was a really good person, a good man, and he had a family that loved him incredibly.
Now they've hired an attorney, William Sultan.
Regardless of what the ultimate conclusion is here, the family deserves to know what actually happened.
Standing alongside local NAACP representatives Friday in search of answers.
On Portland, between Pinehurst and Walgreens, callers thought they saw someone deceased.
It was a little more than 2 weeks ago. A driver on Moreland Road spotted Medley hanging from a tree at this Brookfield golf course. The scene not sitting right with his family. That day, police believe the death to be a suicide. What do you want to see from that?
Sure, the main thing we want is information. We'd like to know what the status of the investigation is and what investigative steps they have taken.
Brookfield police tell 12 News.
And they automatically just say it's a motherfucking S word. Like, and he did it right. It happened right there. Like people riding by on the E-way right there, the busy street. It was right there in the open. Like, so he did that all in the open by himself, and did nobody see it? Man, this shit crazy, man. And then y'all know the saying. Come on now, you know what the saying is. Black people don't hang themselves. We'll go out another way, but we ain't fucking with no rope.
Investigators have been reviewing surveillance footage, and right now none of that video reviewed, quote, substantiates probable cause of a crime being committed.
Can we get a meeting with your chief investigator and the medical examiner's office so that we can learn exactly the nature and extent of the injuries, so that the family can maybe go out and get a second opinion about exactly what happened?
If it was suicide, we'll accept that. But if it was something else, we'll accept that too. We just need to know that all I's have been dotted, T's have been crossed, and it's been fully reviewed and investigated, which is only fair.
In Brookfield, Hannah Hilliard, WISN 12 News.
The police chief says they're providing, quote, regular and consistent updates to the Medley family. Sultan questioned that when we asked on Friday. 12 News has been covering this story for more than 2 weeks. You can watch more of our interview with the Medley family right now on the 12 News mobile app.
A black man was found hanging from the tree in a golf course in Brooksfield, Wisconsin about 10 days ago. Cops are calling it self-inflicted like they always do, but black people don't hang themselves from trees.
Right.
Justice for Troy Medley.
Right. That's crazy.
So no one else noticed how November lasted like a total of 3 minutes long? Like no one else noticed that? I told y'all that God has sped up time, okay? God is outside of time. And it's kind of like us watching a movie, right? If we want to fast forward to a certain part or rewind to a certain part, we can do it from the outside of the TV, from the outside of the earth, right? Because we're not in the show or movie. We can fast forward it. And so the characters that are in the movie do not know that they're being fast forwarded, even though to the naked eye, to us, we're skipping parts. We're moving quickly. Like we can't see it because we are playing in the TV show. We are playing in the movie, but God clearly has sped up time. And don't hit me with the, oh, it's because we're getting older. It's because, no, ask your nearest kid if time has sped up for them too. Ask them about their school breaks. Ask them about their time at school. They will tell you that time is flying by. Time is truly flying by. I swear it was just Halloween. And mind you, I put up a couple Halloween directions in my apartment, and next thing you know, Thanksgiving was over, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I haven't even taken them down. It's because it's only been 3 minutes.
Right.
3 minutes, gang. Like what, bro? What is going on? Because it seems like as time progresses, time is moving quicker and quicker and quicker. Not normally quick, bro. Like abnormally quick.
Right.
Anybody else agree with what I'm saying?
Obviously quick. Time been going by like this. You feel me? Like, no lie, everybody feeling it. It ain't about getting older, none of that. The kids feeling it, everybody like, damn, he right. November lasted 5 minutes. I just remember like my birthday on the 4th. That shit went by quick. It's almost 30 days later. Man, it's crazy, man. Something definitely going on with the time, y'all. Definitely. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the higher power that sped it up on us. I don't know if they got some shit going on to where, like, I don't know if there's like some 3-letter agency shit going on or something we just don't know. I don't know, but something definitely going on, man. Right after this stream, it's gonna be New Year's. As soon as we get done with this, we're gonna look up, it's gonna be motherfucking New Year's. Like, damn. Dennis was good. Stay true. What up? Right. He said, stay true said, best stop believing in conspiracies. You're in one. For real, dog.
Y'all thought that sun was playing, huh? Y'all thought that sun was playing, huh?
You know the war in the heavens that they speak of, the silent war? You know that's the war against the sun, right? What you see those planes doing up there?
But that's a topic for another day. Did you guys hear about the 6,000 planes that got grounded?
Because the sun was popping off at the mouth yesterday. Did y'all hear about that? Not because of weather, not because of technical issues.
But it's because the sun popped off so hard that it disrupted their whole navigation system. Now they're saying in order for these planes to fly again, they must update their systems. But they also said that some of these planes will never see the air again. What do they mean by that?
Emma, do we have a sense of just how serious this is? Well, it's thought that possibly as many as 6,000 aircraft, Airbus 320 planes, so these A320s, have been affected. This software issue means that a software update is required. And as a precautionary action, these aircraft will be grounded until that is done. Now, it's believed to relate to an incident which occurred on October the 30th involving a JetBlue flight from Cancun in Mexico to Newark in New Jersey. There was a sharp loss of altitude. Several people were hurt. And that incident has been analysed. And this is what has been found, that there was an intense solar radiation incident which may have corrupted data critical to the functioning of flight control. So the fact is, they clearly don't want to take any chances. Now, the UK Civil Aviation Authority has warned that it's likely there will be disruption and cancellation of flights over the coming days. In a statement, they've said the requirement will mean the airlines flying these aircraft will, in some cases, have to change software.
This shit crazy. It's reminding me of that series. All these planes being grounded because of some intense solar activity going on in the sky that caused them to malfunction. Like that sound like a motherfucking some alien mothership up there got shit going down. That's kind of crazy right there.
Over the days ahead or remain on the ground from Sunday onwards until the software has been changed. Only some UK airlines are affected. This action is likely to mean that, unfortunately, there may be some disruption and cancellations to flights. So passengers being warned that they should get in touch with their airline to see if their flight has been affected.
See, the sun has been the real reason why these flights have been grounded the past couple of months. It's not because of air traffic control, y'all. Imagine what the sun is doing right now.
The lady said intense solar radiation. I know y'all be feeling that sun touching y'all skin right now. I feel good, don't it?
But the fact of the matter is, I said at one point in time, 3D technology is going to start to fail from this solar radiation that's on the planet right now. This is causing everything to vibrate a lot faster. This is why time is speeding up. The physical reality is dismantling, y'all. She says 6,000 airplanes have been affected by this, and there's more to come. This is only the beginning. Remember what they told us to leave the world behind when the planes started falling out of the sky? And we have been seeing this the past couple of years, haven't we, y'all? I'm just letting y'all know, y'all. The shift is here. The fact that they still letting planes fly right now, y'all, is beyond me. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, share for more videos like that.
That's crazy work right there. Hey, yeah, Conscious Juice, he dropped the mic and everything. Now he playing with the speed of his voice and speeding it up and slowing it down and everything. He's just trying to entertain the best he can, man. Get them views, keep them views coming in. I already know what time it is.
Let's get it, y'all. Peace.
So did y'all hear about the doctor who was forcing these people to take chemo, and he was lying to these people about health issues, and it wasn't true. The crazy part about it, he lied to these people to get the funding so he was able to pay for his mansions, his jets, and his Bentleys. So if he did that, and they said this man stayed in Texas, and they say he was sentenced to 10 years, if you ask me, he should have had more time than that. And I'm going to pin the little clip inside my video. But just imagine how many people that's not sick and don't have any chronic illness, and some of these doctors just trying to live that lavish lifestyle and making these people pay for things that they don't need. Or they giving these people things that's making them sick to keep them coming back.
That shit crazy right there. You know how many folks then went to the hospital and they diagnosed them saying they got some type of, cancers, some with cancer, and then they automatically want to put them on chemo. And most of the time, people don't come back from that chemo. Like, you be better off going home and doing some motherfucking at-home natural remedies and down there beating it better than going and doing that chemo shit. That chemo is just that's like a whole nother step for them to make some money and slowly just they ushering you to your motherfucking coffin.
Just imagine how many people is doing that. Y'all, this is crazy. All I know, we're living in some evil, crazy times. And this is for entertainment purpose. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. But y'all let me know if y'all heard about that. Y'all let me know in the comments. And remember, like, share, comment, and repost. And y'all know I'll come back with some more stories later on. Bye, y'all.
Big homie got a good point. This is why the government don't intervene with no gang violence.
I was just in a couple countries where when different gangs were having problems, the government would come and mediate because they label these type of these conflicts as blood feuds. So it would have to be government mediation. I don't know why we don't do that here. But if you have something going on that perpetuates profit for the private prison system, driven by violent music, and it's all connected, then you probably not going to interfere. Because in Kenya, they got a shoot on sight order if you're a gang member. So think about that. But, in certain places they got gang enhancements and stuff like that, but They banging 63rd in hoods in Kenya. In Eastlake, they banging 63rd. You got guys over there in Kibera that's claiming OTF. That's how powerful the music is.
That shit crazy.
14,000 miles away.
When you hear about how
Planet Nibiru was said to be this 10th planet that existed in our solar system.
Platinum's Prime, appreciate it. Dead man, appreciate it, fam. Appreciate all y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, keep the algorithm jumping, man.
Now, many ancient texts, the Egyptians, the Mayans, the Babylonians, all made mention of this strange, mysterious planet that existed in our solar system. And it was considered to be 4 times the size of Earth, and it had this strange elliptical orbit that would take it in and out of our solar system every 3,400 years. And the ancients believed that ever so often this planet would come into our solar system and it would come very close to Earth, and the gravitational pull of this planet would cause the poles to shift, would cause the tides to reverse, would cause strange weather patterns, and essentially create an apocalyptic event. And they believed that it would happen again one day. Now, Planet Nibiru was made famous, though, really in the 90s by this woman named Nancy Leeds. She believed when she was younger, she lived in Wisconsin, and she claimed that she was visited by these gray extraterrestrials who had hairless bodies, elongated round heads with solid black eyes, and she claimed that they put this implant in her neck and they would communicate with her. And throughout the years, they spoke of this planet Nibiru, and they claimed to be from the Zeta Reticuli. And they said that they were warning the Earth that one day this planet would return. And it's interesting that recently we've seen a lot of them, of NASA, monitoring these strange objects in our solar system. More specifically, the 1A Atlas, which we know is not a comet or a meteorite. It is this strange object moving through our solar system. And it's very similar to the planet Nibiru that the ancients described.
We've been talking about planet Nibiru for so long. When planet Nibiru go pull up, man? It's supposed to be moving in, and for a second, remember everybody was seeing the two suns and all the shit in the sky, and they're like, that's planet Nibiru and everything. Like, I don't know, man. It's like they just playing a big game on us, man. It'd be something going on for a few minutes, a couple weeks or something, then it vanish, go away, get swept under the rug, something else come, we forget all about that. It's like they just playing a game with us. Kip, what up, fam? Baby Cakes, what's good? It's crazy, man. Hey, but one thing I do want to say is that the documentary, I got the poll up. I'm asking y'all, do y'all want to watch after this? We can stream it and watch it together, whatever. It's called Climate Trails. And that documentary, man, they talked about how they be manipulating the weather. I mean, we already knew this, but I didn't know, like, they be manipulating it like so precise to where they can make a hurricane hit somewhere where they want it to hit. I mean, knew they've been doing stuff and manipulating the weather, but I just always thought like it ain't that precise. But in that documentary, they show how they be doing things to make it go into a certain direction and do look like it's crazy, man. Crazy. I'm like, damn. And whoever made that documentary, man, they better motherfucking be safe. They gonna be mad about that. They bringing awareness to a lot of people by dropping that.
Are these lines in the sky that we have all seen?
There's sprayed particulate dispersion. Bottom line is, when we have up-close film footage of these aircraft at altitude with nozzles visible turning dispersions on and off, this is not,
I'm gonna stream it on here on YouTube.
Quote, condensation. Geoengineeringwatch.org is the only entity to sample what these heavy aircraft are emitting at altitude. We found exactly what we knew we would find, starting with aluminum nanoparticles. Bioavailable freeform aluminum is toxic to all life, period. That element is named in numerous climate engineering patents as part of a geoengineering dispersion element. This elephant in the sky that we are told is a conspiracy theory is exactly what the entire global climate science community says we need to deploy immediately to slow down the warming of the planet.
Crazy.
They did today, but you could see it. So pay attention.
Look at this thing. And it was worse. Like, I'm talking about, you could see it right here.
Marcus, something's going on, bro.
That they're spraying. It was so bad I called you. Did I not call you? You called me. I was like, Sonny, get on your balcony. Don't stay out there alone.
Okay, but what'd you learn in this documentary? What is it exactly?
It's without a doubt, this is happening for real. They show the companies, they show the patents, they show that even though states pass law, Tennessee's passed laws against this, but it still happens in Tennessee because it's federal airspace. So it's being done on a federal level. Millions of dollars are being pumped into there. She even tracked one of the flights and then cornered the pilot as he came out, and he wouldn't say his, like, you can watch the whole interview. She recorded him without even knowing. She doesn't even know his name.
And so what do you think?
She was former Air Force. Yo, she was former Air Force, and when she discovered all that, after she finished, she just came out and, like, it's been her life work now. Like, she was in the Air Force.
That's gangster.
We got the 3D chicken.
Annie, what's good?
This is crazy.
Sweet Annie.
What is that? It's the bubbles under the skin. But like, is that even skin? Like, what is that?
What is it? Like, look at that. And then you pull it and it's just slimy.
Ew, it's just gooey.
Campbell's Soup now has become a whistleblower. They have blown the whistle on Little Debbie snack cakes. They're telling us they investigated them little white Christmas trees, bioengineered food, all of it, 3D made. Can you believe that? And Campbell's blowing the whistle on Little Debbie's. Bioengineered goodness. Good.
Hey, it's crazy because when I was younger, I used to be chubby. I used to be chubby and fat because I used to be a snack kid. I used to love snacks, Little Debbie snacks and all that. Man, what ding dongs and all that bullshit. I used to love that shit. Then out of nowhere, once I got a little older and everything, if like I don't know what it was. I guess it was just the energy in me or whatever. Just like, man, quit eating that shit. Like I just automatically got off of it. I was like, I don't even like none of Little Debbie and none of that no more and everything. And it's crazy to hear this because a lot of people, especially in the community I come from, we grew up off this shit, man. Like this, like motherfucker. And these right here, these little Christmas little cakes, right, that come out during Christmas time and everything. We used to go crazy over these, man. Like I can't believe they fucking with us like that, man. Putting all that stuff in these snacks and all this stuff and everything, man, and been giving it to us this whole time and act like it's all good. Like this shit, like that. I'm damn. I want to file a lawsuit or something, man. Y'all owe up some money, man. Y'all been making us eat this shit. We've been eating this shit this our whole life. Y'all been lying to us. It ain't even real. Like putting bullshit in and everything. Got people out here fucked up, sick. I'm talking about long-term bullshit happening on the inside of our bodies and everything. Like, man, I want to check. I damn near want to sue. For real, man. I'm so tired of this, man. How they been doing us, man. We got to start the resistance gang up. That's what we finna. No, I ain't. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. I say we start the resistance gang up, man. They might come over here and get the tripping, man. They might get the tripping. Like, oh, he trying to start a movement. Oh, nah, hell nah. Yeah, let me stop, man. Entertainment purposes only, allegedly, man. I'm just playing with y'all, YouTube. Let's keep it going, y'all. Hit that like button, keep the algorithm jumping, man. Let's keep it going, man.
The fast food spots are closing down too, which I think, that's just because of everybody's waking up to the shit. I mean, you have just constant videos and shit coming out where people are just becoming more aware, but McDonald's closed 700 stores. Wendy's is closing 300 plus stores, fourth quarter alone. Like, I think we're entering a new era where fast food is out.
Well, going back to the movies, here's the thing. In the movie Demolition Man,
This is fantastic. You guys gotta try this.
Just don't ask where the meat comes from.
there was fast food wars, and basically all these fast food companies were going out of business and they were fighting for the top position. The only one that survived was Taco Bell. Now, Taco Bell, what are we seeing with Taco Bell?
They're turning into bars, cantinas. They're popping up everywhere.
In the movie, all the restaurants are all Taco Bell, and they're like fancy. And when oh boy went to go meet the mayor guy, he was like, yeah, chick was like, yeah, he's taking us to Taco Bell. It's gonna be amazing. And then he was like, Taco Bell? He was like, what? And he went there, it was all fancy and it was crazy.
It's literally like that in Hollywood.
So could it, could it
literally
be
happen? Yep.
That all these fast food restaurants are gonna go away because you like you just said, 700 locations closed down for McDonald's, all these.
That's a lot of fucking locations.
That's a lot.
Starbucks, 600. Dairy Queen, Hooters just filed for bankruptcy.
And that's the thing, information moves at the speed of light now because we have social media. People are realizing they can do their research on all these things where, 3D printed meat, and we're looking at, all these companies that were lying to us over time and all these lawsuits. So people aren't eating these fast food restaurants anymore because they're like, there's other alternatives.
Right. People waking the fuck up like we supposed to. Oh my God. Even these fast food restaurants, you don't even know what you're eating when you're going in those spots. You probably have a hard time finding the ingredients for something in one of these fast food restaurants. You got to go onto the website and everything. Like it ain't even nothing on the back of the paper, the box, or nothing showing with the ingredients. None of that shit. They hide all that. Then you go to the website, try to find the ingredients. You probably gonna have a hard time finding it on there and everything. They be hiding everything. Like back in the day, we wasn't nobody looking on the back of the box. We didn't care. We just picking up shit. If it tastes good, oh, these good. We eating them motherfuckers. We don't care. Whatever. But now, these days, 2025, motherfuckers, people waking up, even kids. Even my son, like he be looking, he don't be eating shit. He trying to eat gluten-free shit. He looking on the back of the boxes. Everybody waking up. Ain't nobody just going and just buying shit. I'm gonna have to take a page out of your book, sweet. And you say you only eat shit with if it's 5 ingredients or less. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that too. No, Big Ant, you said that, fam. Right. That's a good way to see if something is okay. The less ingredients, the better. For real.
Man, them 3D printed meats and snacks, that's some next level matrix shit for real. They've been slipping it to us on the low for so long that it's damn near normalized. It kind of reminded me of the dope game, how when fentanyl first came around and how it was killing people because they wasn't telling folks it was fentanyl, right? And when the people caught on, they was like, man, I don't want that shit. Give me my heroin. To just in a short period of time, they didn't even want the heroin no more. All they wanted was the fentanyl. It was either fentanyl or nothing. And if we ain't careful, I could see this heading in the same direction. Pretty soon, motherfuckers gonna be mad if you only got real chicken wings in your restaurant. They're gonna be like, nah, man, give me the 3D lemon pepper joints. Now, I say that jokingly, but I'm serious.
Right.
I could see them even taking it a step further, coming up with slogans and putting them on t-shirts. 3D or nothing. All right.
Yeah.
What they doing is they out here engineering cravings.
They normalizing it.
Swapping out nature for synthetics and trying to make us forget what real feels like.
Right.
So anyways, they had jobs that right now we're sitting here and they're like, it's an immaculate constellation. I didn't make any predictions. Well, famine, yeah. And they have plans to force 3D printed food. It's part of the biodigital convergence. And right now, what have we had? Bill Gates on morning shows. Oh, look, we made the butter. How'd you make the butter? Chemicals in a lab. But that means the cows don't fart, so we're saving the planet. The USDA and some bunch of people in Texas were just bitching last week about meat products again. They're injecting all the animals with all these vaccines. They're complaining about it in the prepper circles, the people who homestead, whatever they were doing to kill ostriches up in Canada. Famine doesn't happen like boom overnight. Well, sorta. They've been fucking with the logistics and supply lines for a while. They screwed with fertilizer, I think, 2 years ago? People who thought they could grow their own food, permaculture, etc., they're rapidly finding out that ain't the case. Well, I'm going to go hunt some game. Ha ha! Ha! Hillbilly Heart wasn't the only one with catching weird shit on the trail cams. Good luck with that. And if you do hunt some game, try not to go after the game that's growing graphene facial extrusions, because they saw it in Colorado last year. And they said, oh, no big deal. It came back this year, the Cthulhu bunnies, and they made it a joke. They're like, no big deal. Showed up on squirrels and deer and all sorts of other weird animal behavior, but whatever. So
shit crazy out here, man. Hey, let me ask y'all in the chat. Just think about this. How many times have y'all went and you ate something? It might be, I don't, anything, piece of candy, some chips, some fries, a burger from a place or something, anything. And you feel weird after. Your head might start hurting or, something, you know what I'm saying? You get something. You get an after effect of after eating it and everything. How many of y'all have experienced that? Because I know I have. I didn't ate shit sometimes and my head might start hurting and everything. That'd be our bodies letting us know, like, man, you just put some bullshit in you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You can't even trust the water out these days. I was finna say you gotta just drink water and eat vegetables and fruits and stuff that you grow yourself, but you can't even trust the water. Crazy, man.
Yep, she's saying she's a 3D printer.
It's definitely getting 3D printed.
That shit, man. That shit don't even look natural. And it's crazy because I done cooked some chicken that didn't look like that before. I ain't gonna lie. But I really wasn't paying attention. That's a while ago. But as I'm thinking about it now, it's because the shit was 3D printed. That's why it had the uniform lines in it and everything. Like, this shit ain't no real, like, come on, man. Look at that, man. And this is what they be selling us. Look at that.
Yep, bye y'all.
Have you been wondering how they can actually sneak genetically modified ingredients and 3D printed meat into our shelves at the store and sell it to us without telling us? You should look into the DARK Act, passed by President Obama in 2016. Essentially, what the DARK Act did was reduce transparency between these companies and their clients. As of 2016, these companies no longer have to mention whether or not they have genetically modified or 3D printed ingredients in their food.
Wow.
The idea was to provide you with a QR code or a number that you can enter into a database and look it up online to try to find out what's actually in your food. Why didn't they tell us about this?
Check this out. This isn't just a Japanese city. It's
That shit crazy, man. How they doing this with the food, man. For real, that's crazy. Big Ant, appreciate it, fam. For real, appreciate you. Say we got too many real ones on here. We need to organize, bro. We all woke. You're right, man. I swear. We definitely need to organize. But you know what comes with that organization. They see us over here organizing some shit. They go get the tripping. They be like, oh, they got a whole resistance camp over there. Them guys, they going against everything that we're trying to, man. It take numbers. I'm with it though. I don't give a fuck. I mean, we in this whole fucked up ass world anyway. I don't care. I'm with whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to go jump out on the motherfucking off the bridge by myself. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna need some soldiers with me. We gotta roll together, make it happen. But it can work. We gotta come together, man. Cause we down there. It's down there to the point to where it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say. Is it too late? Did we wait too late? They got this shit. They got this shit going like clockwork right now.
a living experiment in innovation. It's called the Woven City, built by Toyota, sitting right at the base of.
And I'm a real hood. I'm a real trapper. I already got burner phones and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, you know, I understand that type of, but I still don't trust it. I don't trust that either.
Mount Fuji, and it's basically a full-scale prototype for the future. Here's the wild part. The streets aren't just roads. They're separated into 3 layers. One for autonomous cars, one for e-bikes and scooters, and one that's completely pedestrian, all woven together like fabric. And underneath, a hidden AI network moving goods through tunnels with self-driving robots, no delivery trucks, no traffic. Everything's automated, efficient, and connected. Now imagine if your business ran like that. Every process optimized, every bottleneck automated. That's the future smart cities are building. And it's the same mindset your business needs today.
Sheng Dan co-developed the system. It took less than a year to get the first version up and running. Now she can monitor every resident from this office.
我们排摸的这个就是整个小区里面的楼房的一些信息。
We've mapped the residential buildings in the district. Which ones are occupied? Where there are vacancies? Where elderly people are living alone?
Oh my God, y'all. If it's over there, it's just a matter of time before it get over here for sure. They got some shit. They got an AI-powered urban brain. That's the name of it. It track every residence in Shanghai in real time. So in real time, it's tracking you. Like it'd be something watching me. I'm sure it's something watching me right now and knowing exactly what you're doing. It's crazy.
Where care or help is needed. It's all stored in our system and can be called up in real time.
那么这样的一些基本信息呢，也都在这个微平台上就可以实时的调取出来。
Even those who do not dispose of their trash properly are recorded.
Wow.
Residents who aren't following the rules are captured on camera from 3 different angles.
Oh my God.
The so-called brain acts swiftly. Whether it's an illegally parked car or unsolicited advertising, offences can be handled by patrol officers who are connected to the
Oh my God, man. This shit's so scary right here. This is exactly where we moving into. This is just the day. This is what we moving into. Like, this is crazy. And I'm sure they looking through TVs and all cameras in your house, everything. I'm sure they doing that. But they ain't gonna show it on this little clip right here. They ain't gonna release that. They don't want the public to know they looking through the TVs and all that type of shit. I'm sure they doing that though.
Control center via a mobile app.
居村的干部或者是我们居村里面的志愿者发现问题
As soon as the squads and volunteers in residential districts spot an issue, they can report it and upload footage. They take a photo, report the issue, and then our system automatically decides which department to forward the matter to.
一个区分这个事项可能是由哪个部门进行有效的一个处理的。
The brain in Shanghai's Pudong district is just one component to the overarching surveillance plan the Chinese government is pushing across the country. The goal is to have complete coverage in all major public places, such as train stations, street intersections, and parks. China's state media boasts that police can identify every single person on the street in just 1 second.
Soaring up to 400 feet in the...
You see that? You heard that? They can identify every single person on that street in 1 second with that AI little program that they got. Man, that shit crazy, man. And I know that's over in China, but come on now. It's just a matter of time before we be like, hey, we need to buy that. Can we buy that system for you? Well, we ain't even got to buy the system from them because the shit already going on over here. That's how they be tracking license plates and locking up some of these motherfuckers who be doing these dumb crimes and everything. But they don't want us to know that they already surveillancing everybody like that. It's still a secret right now. But that shit going on over here too. You gotta be super smart, off the grid, everything, talking in codes. Like you can kind of get around some of this shit and everything, but you gotta be real smooth about how you do it, for real. And I ain't even talking about on no crime shit. I'm just talking about just being just on some regular. If you just want some privacy and just trying to be low key.
The air and flying 35 miles per hour. Camden County Police now have a new bird's eye view over the city.
It captures evidence as we need it and it assists the officers on the ground.
Lieutenant Gordon Harvey is talking about the department's new drone unit that got off the ground only a few weeks ago. The The drones are docked on rooftops across the city, and they're launched remotely and controlled by officers inside a tactical center. The drones are being used to help patrol the streets of Camden, but also respond to emergency incidents.
A broken down auto on the highway that might cause an issue. We can send a drone out there to get eyes on it before we can get an officer out there. Missing children, medical calls where we have an issue locating somebody. 6 drones and 6 full-time officers make up the new unit. Harvey says the drones can also respond to a shooting and more serious situations to help monitor a scene live as it happens and provide critical information and situational awareness for police on the ground.
This shit crazy right here, man. Ooh. Yeah, hey, Bang Boogie, yeah, if you getting away with it, they letting you get away with it for real in these days and times. That's why you gotta just be smooth and everything. Like, shit, I ain't doing nothing to just go fuck a nigga up. Like, yeah, hey, if I get in trouble, it's gonna be for this from some small little petty weed or something. Ain't finna be no nothing. Cause they know everything. That's how they be getting motherfuckers. They wait, they let you go ahead. Oh yeah, he think he clear and free. They let you build it on up, then here they come knocking at your door. Fucking feds. You be like, man, thinking somebody done ratted on you the whole time. They been surveillancing you. It's crazy out here, y'all.
It's giving us a almost immediate response to certain incidents where we wouldn't have otherwise been able to respond.
Man them be on point. The police are using drugs.
They don't give a fuck about no weed. Like, as long as you ain't in like Alabama or Mississippi or something, like if you messing with some weed, like you can get by with, you can do a little something with some marijuana and everything. As long as you ain't thousands and thousands of pounds and even like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. But if you doing some little minor shit with some marijuana, they don't give a fuck. You little 5-10 balls and under or something, man, they ain't that, whatever. They ain't even gonna mess with you and everything. Anything else though, they kicking your dough in.
Phones now.
And all of it's centered around a drone and a box. The concept of drone as first responder is that you will be able to send drones in the first instance as soon as a call comes in order to give us an understanding of what's going on in the ground. These drones will be deployed from boxes that are situated across rooftops, and they're deployable at a moment's notice. Once deployed, they should be getting overhead within about 90 to 120 seconds. The camera will always be on so that it can navigate to where it's going. When we get to a scene, it will zoom in to capture what's going on there. First of all, for the purposes of evidence. Second of all, to give us an understanding of what's going on. And crucially, when it comes to the safety of people that will be in that vicinity, including our own officers, we'll be able to see what's going on before we walk or run into it, which is a huge advantage. It's important to reassure everyone that these drones don't replace the normal response that we would send to you. They don't replace officers that will be coming to your calls. If we're able to send the best asset there, it means we have the others ready to redeploy in support of any other needs of the community.
Man, that's crazy, man. Man. It's 2025. Big Ant, FamOverTV@gmail.com, fam. FamOverTV@gmail.com. You can hit me up on there, or you can join the Discord. Hit the Discord in the description. Join that Discord. Send messages, or you can send info and videos, pictures, whatever, through Discord, or you can just we can work the email, FamOverTV@gmail.com, man. It's crazy out here, y'all. Let me check this poll. Y'all want to watch this? Y'all want to watch this Climate Trails documentary? Okay, 91%. Okay. I guess we can watch it. I'll just start a whole new live and come back on and finish this one, man. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate everybody who tapped in. Stay on wave. Protect your peace watching these videos, y'all. Man, it's crazy out here, man. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, somehow, some way, we will win, even with all this crazy stuff going on. For real, for real. Pete, what's good? Nudie, what up? Salute to my content management moderators. Appreciate all the super chats and everything, man. I'm gonna start another stream in a second. We can check out this documentary for those who want to watch. I don't know if people want to watch or not, but I'll do it. I'm sure I'm gonna get a little copyright for it, but I don't mind. I ain't trying to monetize it or nothing. But I need to bring some awareness to this. I want y'all to watch some of y'all. So y'all tap back in. I'll start the stream in a minute. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. Peace.
Fam over.